Any comment on the human seems the only species with this particular peculiar sense of individual me and self-conscious volition out of all the millions of species? Yeah, I think that that's inevitable, that that's going to happen. That's my feeling on it. That it's inevitable. There's going to be a species that forms intelligent thinking. Because evolution, to me, is everything becoming more and more complex. So like knowledge is infinite, expansion is infinite, the creativity is infinite. So that's the nature of everything in this life. Like they even say that the universe is expanding continuously. So it seems like the expansion of intelligence is infinite, and that's a necessity that's going to happen. So if it wasn't a human that was formed, you know, it would be like a really intelligent bird. Maybe that did already happen, like in the Jurassic Age. Maybe they wiped themselves out for all their inventions and their pollution. And we don't know what's going to happen. We might kill ourselves because we've evolved too rapidly and there's too many of us on the planet. But we might make it out into space. Singularity is coming sooner and sooner. Like it's not going to be long before computers are more intelligent than us. And when that happens, it could be that evolution like really like springs into action and we get out into space and into Mars really rapidly. And you know, and then there will be the evolution of that, you know, in 1,000 years, if people make life on Mars or go to different galaxies, then they'll evolve according to that, and they'll make all new species and all new forms of life, and it'll get more and more complex. And then at some point it will stop. Alan Watts put it in like a really miraculous way in this talk, where he said something about like life is like ink being thrown on the wall. So if you threw like a well of ink on the wall and it's smashed on the wall, and it like in the middle there's like this dense blackness, and then as you go further and further out there's like these more complex patterns that form. And he said, and then it's like the consciousness is moving through it. So it starts in the middle and it's moving through it further and further out to the outside. And we as humans are these like complex, intricate patterns that are on the outside of that splat. So in the middle it's dense, and on the outside it like there's more circles and patterns that form. I thought that was really beautiful. I don't think that I give it the grace in which he said it. But yeah, maybe you can find it on the internet if you Google like Alan Watts ink thrown on the wall. I actually think that it's in my book, like the book that's on my website. I think that quote is in there. I guess the how of it, if at all, is impossible. How cool. Yeah. How to. Nice. Thanks, Izzy, for the question.